If you are limited in life as a child of God, if you check very well, that limitation is because of your prayerlessness. You cannot pray well and fail in life. No, it's not possible. And I say that from personal experience and personal testimony. Some of you here know me and can account for how that by prayer. You see, the Bible says Jesus taught a parable in Luke chapter 18 to show that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Always to pray and not to faint. Meaning that in life, it is either you are praying or you are fainting. And you see, this is usually a concern to me. And I don't intend to make anybody uncomfortable because there may be one reason or the other as to why someone is here and is unable to pray. Maybe a health challenge. Maybe you are physically weak. Maybe you haven't even eaten. Those are legitimate, those are genuine reasons, but they are not sufficient reasons. In fact, anything that is a concern to you is a prayer point. Anything that is not acceptable to you should push you to the place of prayer. You pray until you gain ascendancy. My testimonies are many from ancient time until now to the very point where I am. Oftentimes, I fear to share testimonies in church because it will look like the man of God is trying to show that he is the man of God. No, far from it. Yesterday, he was telling you how that the doctors declared this one will not be able to have children. When I went for youth service in Bauchi, I made up my mind. Oh, even before I went for youth service, I was admitted in the hospital for surgery that didn't take place. The doctors advised me, don't go for service, wait until the next batch so that you can attend to your health. As I left the hospital and I went back to the hostel, I passed by church. There are these two pillars in the chapel where I used to worship as a student. I went to those two pillars, I held them, I said, God, as I'm holding these pillars, I'm holding you. I will go for youth service and I will come back. Nothing will go wrong. Can you lift your voice and declare, nothing will go wrong? The just shall live by faith. I went home 9 days after I went for youth service. When I got to the camp, because I was severely in pain, when they blow bigu in the morning for coppers to come out for the usual morning drill, I will carry a bucket of water to the bathroom as if I'm going to bath. When they have all gone out, I will come back because I was not physically fit for those exercises. And if I go, somebody will ask me, why did you come for service if you are not able to do this? Listen, I don't like giving excuses. I like giving results. So when they have all gone out, I'll come back to the room, wait for a while, maybe around 6:37, I will walk into the nearby bush. I will pray out my heart. I did that for almost 21 days of orientation camp. By the time I was leaving from orientation camp, I had become a mighty man. Men are made on the altar of prayer. Anything that keeps you from prayer will keep you from fulfilling destiny. I assure you. Satan can redirect your life into many other ventures that will get you busy. Anything whatsoever that keeps you from the altar of prayer will keep you from fulfilling destiny. Before camp was over, they asked me to become Bauchi State Chapter General Secretary. So I served full time in NCCF. I had quality time to pray. We were building the family house at that time. They had just finished the decking. So what I usually do is at the close of work, when other people are fiddling with their phones and the rest of it, I will climb the staircase to that decking. I prayed until one night. I cannot really explain what it was because I didn't understand all of it. As I was praying, it was like flashes of lightning all over the place. I ran down and ran back into my room. While I was still in that same family house, one of those nights I had the first dream. I saw myself in a boat with 3 other people and we were paddling to an unknown destination. I woke up. That was day 1. Day 2, that's the next night. I had the same dream and we were in the same boat. And this time we arrived at a place. I looked ahead of me. I saw the name Calabar there. Before this time, I was preparing to go to Lagos. But when I saw that and I knew God was leading me to Calabar. You see, in life, if you go to where God did not send you to, you pay your transport fare to and fro. One of the best things that will happen to you in life is for God to order your steps. As I got back to Calabar, I still went to the altar of prayer. One morning, I woke up around 3 a.m. I came out of the house and came and sat on the pavement on the street. 3 a.m. to be precise. I sat there. It was like God was standing right in front of me. I said, God, you asked me to come to Calabar. What is here for me in this land? Give it to me. I went about my business, just going about like other core members. For your information, I did not apply for the first job I got, and it was a big one. I got enlisted in that brokerage firm and rose to the point of marketing manager for my branch. In the interview panel, I was enlisted. One of the days we went to another branch to interview candidates. My classmate showed up. As he walked into the interview room, he saw me, he shouted, "Lucky." Unfortunately, he didn't get that job. Now, these are people when we were in school. If he doesn't come to school, just know that the lecturer will not come. These are people that fraternize with lecturers. But you see, the race is not for the swift. The battle is not to the strong. Time and chance happened to them all.